Okay, so this dish I made kind of with an eye for my some of my little cousins to help me, so that my little grandmother isn't the only one who's making everything. And I can keep them in the kitchen to help me make other things too.
That's good. It looks amazing.
These are the burgundies, but usually one holiday splurge will get like a nice little black one.
It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What did you make, Liz?
I made my mom's cauliflower and watercress casserole.
Ooh.
And it has Swiss cheese and bechamel.
And is it a traditional Christmas dish?
It's been about 30 years that we've eaten this.
Since 7 years before you were born.
7 years since I was born.
Thanks, Chef.
Wow, the crust is unbelievable.
That
It
does
almost
look
looks like a
amazing.
creme brulee. This is great.
Delicious.
Thank you.
All right, what's next? Schmaltzy onions?
Yes. So I have taken on a dish that my grandmother made and always put down in front of me, and always put a portion kind of like this. Nice. So it's black radish with schmaltzy onions, which are onions cooked in chicken fat with some rendered chicken skin. And it's all about the fried onions on top. So yeah.
And you fried those, or you got them out of a can?
Fried them.
It wasn't meant to insult, but sometimes home recipes are made of cool stuff that you can actually buy at the store. This doesn't bother me at all. A little extra crispy for me, I know.
A little extra schmaltzy.
Yeah, that's right. Dan?
I'll go to the schmaltzy side, please.
So, are you going to teach your children this dish? That's the big thing.
I am. I'm going to teach my son how to grate the radishes, peel them, and absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
Exactly.
I didn't expect underneath to be cold.
It's raw. It's raw black radish.
Oh, good. That's like Chinese food.
I'm not good dish, so it's perfect.
How about you, Chef?
So growing up in both Lebanese and Italian Catholic household, we'd always celebrate Christmas Day at my grandmother's house when we traveled to Connecticut, and she would always do something really elaborate and decadent, like a big roast or a giant slow cooked steel. For me, it's just kind of exudes that Christmassy holiday feeling.
What was her name?
Valerie. Valerie Mancuso.
Valerie Mancuso.
Right.
To Valerie.
To Valerie. To Grandma.
Can I just how thankful I am to be part of this little crazy family? Thank you.
Thank
you for letting me in.
It's an honor to
I
be
really
able to do
appreciate it.
You were invited
Thank you.
before we met you.
So this is, I made a spiced pumpkin bread with spiced pecan streusel. My mother, she didn't really believe in using sugar. She thought it was just very unhealthy.
Really?
So she was just like,
Good
you know,
for
maple
her.
syrup. Oh, we came from a very healthy family. Why I'm in pastry now, I have no idea. It was always like an apple bread, a zucchini bread, you know, just spiced and just covered in some icing, and it was great.
Oh yeah, that is really good. For no sugar, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
This is great stuff.
All right, Giuliani.
All right. Well, growing up in a Sicilian house, we obviously did the Feast of the Seven Fishes, but I had a little secret. I hated fish. So my grandfather, Papa Charlie, also shared my disdain of fried fish. So we'd make this whole big feast, and then just him and I would share what he called Mariucci's pasta, which was just a perfect plate of pasta carbonara. So every year, as an homage to him, and also because I still eat fish. You know, it's a certain kind. I just hate fried fish. Anyway, my grandpa's bowls. That's,
It is delicious.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Arancini.
As my mom got older, I would go out there on Christmas Eve to help her wrap presents. And because we always knew there was going to be a certain amount of arguing or a certain amount of tension, we would have one Scotch sour before we started to do this. So it's just a little bit of Scotch, some fresh lemon juice, a little bit of simple syrup, shake it, a little club soda on top of it. That's Grandma Ann's cocktail.
What about Christmas Day? What was did you have a traditional Christmas Day meal?
We almost always had some kind of pasta. My grandma made calf's brain ravioli that she served with an oxtail ragu, which was our favorite. You got 8, not 9. You got 8. And then we thought dinner was over every year, and then came out the roast beef, and the ham, and the carved capon. You're like, it's grandma's and then she'd clear all that, and then she'd sit down with a little plate of salad. You're like,
Come on.
She's having salad after dinner. She's nuts. And after the salad gets cleared, she takes a little plate of biscotti and dips them in the red wine, and that sealed the deal. We're like, she's totally bonkers.
Yeah.
Now we do everything exactly as she did. I mean, it's like now we're clearly insane. It's up there with an Oreo and milk.
Just gonna
say that.
On the same absolute
Exactly.
level. All right, everybody. Cent'anni, buone feste.
Happy holidays,
All the best
everybody.
food, all the best friends, and totally chill.
Absolutely.